Roebers and Ivanchuk dive into the Sicilian defense, Khan variation in this thrilling 9-open Semana Santa San Vicente del Raspeig Costa Blanca 2025 Grupo A Ronda 3 encounter. On e4. On c5. Knight f3. On e6. On d4. On takes d4. Knight takes d4. This position is typical of Sicilian defense Khan variation. On a6. On a3. Queen c7. On c4. On b6. Knight c3. Bishop b7. Bishop e3. On d6. Bishop e2. Bishop e7. King castled kingside. Knight f6. On f3. King castled kingside. Rook c1. Knight bd7. Queen d2. Rook a c8. Rook fd1. Queen b8. Queen e1. Rook fe8. On g4. Knight e5. It is novelty move. Ivanchuk considers playing. Knight takes c4. Bishop takes c4. Rook takes c4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. On g5 played by Roebers. Threatening pawn takes f6. Knight fd7 played by Ivanchuk. Ivanchuk intends to play. Knight takes c4. Bishop takes c4. Rook takes c4 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen f1 played by Roebers. Knight c6. Knight b3. Bishop f8. On h4. Knight e7. Queen h3. Knight e5. Ivanchuk considers playing. Knight takes c4. Bishop takes c4. Rook takes c4 and gain a significant edge. Knight a4 played by Roebers. Threatening knight takes b6. On b5 played by Ivanchuk. Threatening pawn takes a4. Knight b6 played by Roebers. Threatening knight takes c8. Pawn takes c4 played by Ivanchuk. Knight a5. Roebers might go for. Knight takes b7. Queen takes b7. Knight takes c8 and put immense pressure on the opponent. On d5 played by Ivanchuk. Knight takes b7. Queen takes b7. Knight takes c8. Rook takes c8. Bishop d4. Threatening bishop takes e5. Knight 5 c6 played by Ivanchuk. Threatening knight takes d4. Bishop c5 played by Roebers. Queen takes b2. King f1. Knight g6. Threatening bishop takes c5. Bishop takes f8 played by Roebers. Rook takes f8. Queen g3. Knight d4. Threatening queen takes e2 check. Queen e1 played by Roebers. Knight f4. Threatening knight takes e2. Rook d2 played by Roebers. Roebers is planning to play. Rook takes b2. On h6. Rook cb1. On takes g5. Bishop d1. Knight d3. Queen e3. Knight takes b2. Rook takes b2 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen b6 played by Ivanchuk. Ivanchuk's idea is to play knight takes e2, rook takes e2, knight takes e2, and increase their advantage significantly. Queen f2 played by Roebers. Threatening queen takes d4. On e5 played by Ivanchuk. Ivanchuk considers playing queen c5. On takes d5. On c3. Rook takes d4. On takes d4, and gain a significant edge. On takes d5 played by Roebers. Queen a5. Threatening queen takes d2. Rook takes d4 played by Roebers. On takes d4. Queen takes d4. Knight takes e2. King takes e2. Queen takes a3. Queen takes c4. Queen d6. On f4. On g6. Ivanchuk wants to play queen d7. Queen d3. Rook b8. King d2. Queen g4. Queen e4. Queen takes h4, and take decisive advantage. Rook c3 played by Roebers. Queen b6. Rook e3. Rook d8. King f3. Queen b1. On d6. Queen d1 check. King g3. Queen takes d6. Queen a4. On h5. On takes h6. King h7. Threatening king takes h6. Queen c4 played by Roebers. Queen f6. Think carefully what is the best move for Roebers. Queen c5 is best move here because Rook d6. Queen e5. Queen takes e5. Rook takes e5. King takes h6. On h5 position is equal. Let's go to the main game. Queen f6. Ivanchuk might go for on a5. Rook e5. Queen b6. On f5. King takes h6 and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook e5 is not the best move played by Roebers. King takes h6. Pause the video and find the best move for Roebers. Queen c3 is logical continuation as Queen b6. Rook e2. On a5. Rook d2. King h7. Rook takes d8. Still Roebers is losing. Let's explore the main line. King takes h6. King g4 is not the best move played by Roebers. Queen b6. Think carefully what is the best move for Roebers. Queen c5 is logical continuation as on f5 check. King g3. Rook d3 check. King f2. Queen b2 check. Rook e2. Still Roebers is losing. Shifting to the main variation. Queen b6. Ivanchuk is planning to play Queen g1 check. King h3. Rook d2. Queen e2. Rook takes e2. Rook takes e2. Queen f1 check, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook c5. Slightly worse move played by Roebers. Queen b1 time to think, find the best continuation for Roebers. On f5 is logical continuation as Queen d1 check, King f4, Rook d4 check, King e5, Rook takes c4, Rook takes c4. Still Roebers is losing. Let's analyze the main game. Queen b1, Queen c1 loses position played by Roebers. Threatening queen takes b1. Queen e4. Ivanchuk dominated and took the game.